No, then you'll
No,
be more in the
because
show.
That's
So as you grow in the gift of prophecy, one of the things the Holy Spirit will almost inevitably ask you to do is to actually not just say the word, not just speak it out, but actually do something, like take an action. It's called a prophetic action. And so great example of this is I was praying for a number of people and in a church, and as I was praying for one particular person, I had the feeling that the Holy Spirit was asking me to ask this guy to take his shoes off. And then I should have got the shoes, taken them by the soles and smacked them together to make a really big bang sound. And as I am thinking this, I ask him and say, look, this is what I want to do. Are you okay with this? Because it's about permissions at that stage. So I'm saying, yeah, can I do this? And he said, yeah, do it. So he took his shoes off and I picked them up and I went crack like that, really loud. Then I put the shoes back down and he put them back on. We started carrying on praying. Then the Holy Spirit says to me, why did you stop? I didn't tell you to stop. And so it was like, oh, I said I need to do it again. So I picked up the shoes again. I went crack, crack, crack. And after about 10 or 11 cracks, he just got absolutely hit by the power of God. I was out on the floor. And once again, I started to walk off thinking, oh, that was my job was done. But then the Lord said, no, now you prophesy to him. Now you say what I want him to know. And it's all about where he steps would be explosions in the spirit realm, and that God was going to impact the places that he went to. And as I'm doing that, it's just a sense of God's going to do something with this man. I hear a few months later that he's actually gone on a ministry trip. He's placed in Eastern Europe, and they hit some real issues in the town they were in. And it turned out it was because there was a witch that was particularly controlling that area. And they had a meeting with this witch. And as he walked towards the witch, she said she could hear these explosions going off, and she knew that what he was carrying was more powerful than what she had. And so as you grow in the gift of prophecy, don't forget there'll be times where Father asks you to do something and not just say something. But you have to ask permission, because sometimes it can be a bit bizarre, it can seem a bit crazy. So just ask permission to do it, tell them what you're going to do, so you don't just trample over everything, and if people give you permission, just go for it, because it can release God's power in a quite unusual way. I think I'm going to pass on that. I wouldn't like to make any comment on that.